Hello guys, welcome to the new episode of Sagar Academy. So we'll be starting with hot topics of current affairs 2020. So let's have a look. So the first topic is 11th Petersburg Virtual Climate Dialogue, and next is Raja Ravi Verma, and next is US CIRF, and next is Midday Meal Scheme, and next is Migration and Development Brief. So let's have a look. So let's start with 11th Petersburg Virtual Climate Dialogues, the first topic. So, recently in news, the 11th and first ever Virtual Petersburg Climate Dialogue was recently held. So Germany chaired the Virtual Petersburg Climate Dialogue, which was held on April 2020. So representing India in the first Virtual Petersburg Dialogue, Mr. Javadekar stressed on the issue of climate finance, and he said that the world now needs more attention on climate issues. So he also said that we must plan for $1 trillion in grants to develop world immediately. So that is all about the 11th Petersburg Climate Dialogue, which was held in Germany. So let's have a look into depth. So Petersburg Climate Dialogue. So it was the first virtual climate dialogue and was the 11th session of Petersburg Climate Dialogue, which was hosted by Germany. So since 2010, to provide a forum for informal, high-level political discussions, focusing both on international climate negotiations and advancement of climate action. So this dialogue was co-chaired by Germany and United Kingdom. So the incoming presidency of 26th conference, that is COP26, to United Nations Framework Convention on Climatic Change, which is shortly known as UNFCCC. So the dialogue is of particular importance this year as COP26, originally scheduled for November, has been postponed to an unknown date in 2021 due to coronavirus outbreak. So that is all about Petersburg Climate Dialogue. And next we can have a look on the next topic, which is about a legend, Raja Ravi Verma. So recently, so April 29th is the birth anniversary of famed Indian painter Raja Ravi Verma. So he was born in 1848, and he was remembered for giving the Indians their Western classical representation of Hindu gods and goddesses. So though his painting Verma's humanized depiction of Hindu pantheon travel beyond the surfaces of costly canvases and into prayer and living rooms of working class homes. So that is what he is famous for. And so he was a prolific artist, and also Verma is believed to have around 7,000 paintings before his death at the age of 58. So he was born in Kilimanur, which is in Travancore state of present day, and was closely related to his royal family. So in 1904, the British colonial government awarded Verma with Kaisari-Hind Gold Medal. So in 1904, and his most famous works include Damayanti talking to a swan and Shakuntala looking for Dushyanta, and also a Nair lady adorning her hair, and Shantanu Malsyagandha. So these were his popular, famous paintings. And 2013, a crater on the planet Mercury was named in his honor. So that is all about Ravi Verma. So the thing we have to look onto is in 1904, the British colonial government awarded Verma with Kaisari-Hind Gold Medal in 1904. So, and also in 2013, a crater on the planet Mercury was named in his honor. That is all about Raja Ravi Verma. So next topic is USCIRF, which is also an important topic. So CIRF is nothing but U.S. Commission on International Religious Freedom. so as designated India as a country of particular concern in its annual report of 2020. So it's an independent, bipartisan U.S. government advisory body, separate from State Department, that monitors religious freedom abroad and makes policy recommendation to President, Secretary of State, and Congress. So it's established by the U.S. government in 1998 after the inaction of the International Religious Freedom Act, and recommendations of USCIRF are non-binding to State Department. So traditionally, India does not recognize the view of the USCIRF and has not allowed members to visit the country. So that is everything about U.S. Commission on International Religious Freedom, or shortly known as USCIRF, and it has been designated India as a country of particular concern, which is known as CPC, in its annual report of 2020. So it is an independent bipartisan U.S. government advisory body separate from State Department, which monitors the religious freedom abroad and makes policy recommendation to the President, Secretary of State, and Congress. So that is all about USCIRF. And next thing we will be discussing is about midday meal scheme. Concerning about midday meal scheme, it is a centrally sponsored scheme aimed at increasing the enrollment, retention, and attendance of students in schools. The scheme comes under the Department of School Education and Literacy, Ministry of Human Resources Development. The scheme covers all government and government-aided schools and also madrasa, maktabs, supported under Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan (SSA). So it's a centrally sponsored scheme aimed at increasing the enrollment, retention, and attendance of students in schools. So, and the scheme covers all government and government-aided schools, and also, as I told, madrasas, and supported under Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan, which is SSA. So, according to HRD Ministry, the approval is also being given to the providing midday meal scheme during summer holidays of school, on which an additional expenditure of 1,006 crores will be made. So, this is all about midday meal scheme, and the next topic we will be discussing is about migration and development brief. So migration and development brief is nothing. It's a report published by the Migration and Remittance Unit and the Development Economics (DVC) and also the World Bank. So the brief aims to provide an update on key developments in the area of migration and remittance flows and related policies over the past 6 months. So India, the country that received most remittance in the world, 79 billion in 2018, according to World Bank's Migration and Development Brief. So that is all about migration and development brief. That is nothing. It's a report published by Migration and Remittance Unit and also the Development Economics, which is DEC, and also World Bank. So these three agencies compute the report. That is the Migration and Development Brief. So what is this report is about is they provide an update on key developments in the area of migration and remittance flows and related policies of the 6 months. So their report suggests that India is the country that received the most remittance in the world, that is 79 billion in 2018. So it's according to World Bank's Migration and Development Brief. So these are the topics which we have discussed today. That is nothing. The 11th Petersburg Climate Dialogue, Raja Ravi Verma, USCIRF, and midday meal scheme, migration and development brief. So these are the topics which we will be discussing, which we have discussed today. So I hope you like this class. If you like this class, kindly subscribe our channel, Shiv Sagar Academy. So if you have any suggestions, if you have any comments, please comment below the comment box below. So thank you for watching the video. Have a nice day.